Coming up. Oh, okay, we're on. Okay, cool. All right.
So where was I? Oh yeah, yeah, the whole myth thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I mean, in my opinion, just from personal point of view or perspective, I've never really encountered a girl who can handle or at least go more, unless she was really on or something. But half an hour is usually like her tap out point.
Yeah.
So that's just my perception. But I've heard stories from other females and other guys who've said they had to hang in longer or whatever. I don't know. I never really had that issue, but no, no.
Well, I discovered the secret of making a girl have an orgasm. Do you know what it is?
Make her laugh and sneeze at the same time.
I wish.
That's a hard thing. Try that.
Um, but no, if you do this, you'll guarantee the girl have an orgasm every single time. Do you know what it is?
Fellas, listen up on it. Listen up. Take notes, guys.
You ready?
Yeah, what is it?
Extended foreplay.
That's really.
Yeah. I swear to God, if you put the time in the foreplay and you get the girl all worked up and everything, especially mentally and emotionally, and not just physically. Of course, physically, is also a huge part. But mentally, mental, mentally and emotionally, yeah, she will have it because she gets so worked up, and then by the time you do it, she's ready.
Now, wouldn't it be really fucked up if you did all that and got it to that point and it's like, I'm done, and just leave her there?
Yeah, that would be kind of fucked up.
You gotta try it just once and tell me how that goes.
Well, let me ask you this, and I say this completely heterosexual, okay? I'm not gay, not even an iota of an iota. I am completely straight in every single way. But let me ask you this: do you have a big penis?
I would say I do, yeah.
How many inches are you packing? How big is your rig?
9.5.
Wow! Really? Are you serious?
Can ask all 5 of my ex-girlfriends.
Wow. Okay, now the reason why I say this is because I'm small, or at least I think I am. So, yeah, yeah, that's my little safe thing. At least I think I am, you
Girls,
know.
but go ahead.
But all right, let me ask you this: can can you get it in full length,
It,
or does it hurt the girl?
it depends on the girl. Like this is, and again, for all female listeners, this is not to be offensive,
Okay.
but any girl that I've talked to that's at least 5'6" and below,
Yeah.
she's a chance. You take the whole thing. Taller girls, not so much.
Okay. Now, this is why I kind of preach having a small penis is great because since you're small, you can go anywhere, anytime with anybody, and you get the full, you know, pleasure.
Yeah. And again, I think it really depends on the girl that you're with. Again, because I don't know, because like I don't go into if the girl, if the girl blatantly asks me, you know, can I handle like the girl, like can I handle her? I don't really know how to politely answer that.
Yeah.
I mean, I leave it at this. I just say like I won't disappoint, and I leave it at that. I don't boast or glorify or anything like that question that you just asked earlier. It's
Yeah.
not like somebody's gonna walk up to me and say, "Hey, so it is what it is." But I'm cool, and there are times though where like if you're, and this might sound kind of even worse, but if you're just watching a porn and you're like, man, the fuck, like mine's not like that. Like, why is it curved like that? Like it's just like you just don't know what to think about it anymore. So
Yeah, that's weird.
you're like, what the fuck? So I don't know, and I can't help but to just be, I'm not drawn, but just curious about like why the fuck are girls infatuated with weird shit like that?
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I mean, when I ask women like, what is the thing what matters to them on that topic, I've gotten everything from position to girth to how aggressive. Because sometimes it may not, even if you're not holding down there, if you're not packing anything down there, girls might get off on the fact that you are aggressive, instead of being passive. I mean, I've met more girls who look like they're passive,
Yeah.
but behind some closed doors or open, their exhibitionist sites, they like that aggressive some shit.
That's
And
true.
that's cool. You know, and an aggressive person on that level. So it's like
Have you ever raped anybody?
never.
Oh, that's good. Have you ever slipped anybody a Mickey?
No, no, no. Actually, I'm highly against anybody who had. If I ever met somebody who did, I'd probably kill them.
Um.
I had a friend of mine go through some shit like that. So on that level, I took it
Oh,
seriously.
really?
That's yeah. And here's the weird part about it. It actually happened in my freshman year of high school. So you know, it was just weird. And I didn't know the girl on a really deep personal level. It was more like a associate matter.
Yeah.
And you know how it is. The older guy, sitting young girl, blah 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 blah. And it was a general house party right around the school actually. And apparently that's what happened. And when the word got around, then we handled it.
Oh, so the guy learned his lesson then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my god.
how do you say it lightly? We dealt with them. Left it at that.
Lee, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Li-
it sounds like you're like in for a moment there, that was like kind of one of those sandwich drop moments.
No. My girlfriend and I have a dog, and she's the cutest, sweetest little dog. She's the dog from the Little Caesars commercial. You know the little white dogs.
Yeah, yeah, those
That's what we have, and all she wants to do is just lick your face and be around you and everything. So she just came in and started licking my face, and she knocked my laptop off my little stand here, and the cables came out.
Okay.
But it's okay. It's all fixed now. So, but
Dogs are awesome.
we're live, so that's what happens, and we're amateur.
Yep. No professional equipment used whatsoever.
Not at all. That's what cracks me up too when people say to me, what's your setup? What's your studio like? This and that. All it is, I'm literally laying in bed right now. On the left side of the bed, on the right side, I have my laptop and I'm holding a microphone that literally cost $1.50. That's it. That's the whole setup.
And that, my friend, is ghetto rigging to the fullest.
Ghetto rigging to the fullest. But you know what? It works.
No, look, man, if it does work, stick with it.
Exactly. I got
So you can do some other shit.
I got the Volvo of setups here. And it gets me from A to B, so who cares?
And you just mentioned you have two things that nobody else has:
What's that?
a laptop and a microphone. Where everybody uses just a headset.
That's true.
So it's more professional, like.
Yeah. But yeah, what I'm trying to do is also with the show, I want to build it. Maybe try to, well, not maybe, but definitely try to parlay it into money. Have like some kind of income come in. But I always kind of pledge to myself that no matter how big the fan base grows, if I get famous or whoever's on the show, like if you want to stick on the show, if you get famous and we make money and stuff, whatever way it happens to get to that point, and it happens, and that point does come, I don't want to change anything. Because like how some people start out a certain way and they get to be famous or whatever like that, and then they start changing stuff, and it's just not the same anymore.
Well, no, see, as long as you have as much control over your show,
Yeah.
then you should be fine. I think honestly, because all right, good example. Take Howard Stern for instance.
Okay.
All right. Even though his show is hilarious and funny and all that good stuff,
Yeah.
there's still a sense of censorship.
Right.
It's not. I'm sure there's things. That's why that's why he probably has so many other, I guess, options within the show besides the one that's aired during the day.
Yeah.
So maybe like if this show was to progress into something of that caliber,
Yeah.
and you can always you never really honestly, as long as you don't lose your integrity of who you are
Mm-hmm.
and what you stand for. Your fans, the ones who listen in, even if, like I said, because like you said, there's people who listen in and they're just listening, you know, and that's cool, and that's probably all they need. And like you said to me before, off the air, you know, there's always going to be one person that might relate to what you're saying.
Right. I mean, that's kind of why I started this show. I think in 2009 I started it. It was an hour of what I wanted to say and what I feel. No matter what popped into my head, I was just going to blurt it out. I don't care if it offends people or whatever, but it's all kind of like just blurting out what you feel. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not, but you got to be yourself here.
Exactly.
So, and I still get emails from people saying, I think I'd be a good fit to the show, but I think it would be better if we did this and we did that and we structured it this way. It's like, you know what? If you got all the answers, then just get your own show. Why, don't come on mine and try to change shit around.
Some people, well, yeah,
You know?
it's always that thing where, you know, some people, you're right. I mean, some people just have their own perception of what they think is. They kind of, like I said, it's not so much even the answers. It's more like they know what other people think they might like.
Yeah, exactly. And my thing, you can't please everybody. It's impossible.
Exactly. And I think the more you try to separate yourself as an individual, the more you are like everybody else.
Right.
So there's got to be a point where, past integrity, past the point of sticking to your guns, and like you said, having a straight up, non-scripted, non-set dialogue-based show where anything and almost everything that could happen will happen.
Right. Now, because of that, that's kind of like a double-edged sword, if that's the right term, because when you don't have a scripted show, a lot of times you're going to have a bad show. But the one thing I do appreciate about having a bad show is that I pushed through it, I got done, so I kind of feel better about myself that I didn't quit. And then the next show that I do, might
Like
be
right now,
what's that?
no, I was gonna say, I mean, like, this right here is kind of new to me in the sense of actually being on the air with someone else and just talking to them versus
Yeah.
spinning music or spinning music on the air.
Right.
With them. Or my favorite thing is having a preset, what we like to be called as computer DJs, because you have your playlist already queued up, you just hit play.
Yeah.
So which doesn't really count, but it's different because your interaction's there now. And like I said, so once you add that to the show, whether it be a female or even another person, on and off regularly, that should probably get more fans. That should probably get more listeners, and we just do what we do and just shoot the shit.
Yeah, that's all this is. It's just coming on, having a few laughs, and just speaking whatever's on your mind.
Speaking of which, I'm off topic. I had to tell you this. I thought you might. I think of all people, you'll find this hilarious.
Okay.
Do you believe in coincidence?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, check this out. Right, immediately after we got off the air, I was actually at home, or whatever, and I happened to be watching that concert for the 12-12-12 relief.
Yeah, I kind of had it on in the background when I was doing other stuff, but I saw like John Bon Jovi and all. So yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right. So at the time we got off, our good old buddy Mr. Kanye West was on.
Oh, okay.
And Kanye West happened to have a black, and I kid you not, a leather dress. Now, before anybody says it wasn't, because for those fashion people who are listening, I'm going to give you the big middle finger right off the gate, because they're saying it wasn't a dress.
Wait. A black leather dress?
Something that Trent Reznor would wear at a Nine Inch Nails concert. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Now remember, Trent is totally acceptable because it's Trent.
Oh yeah.
But Kanye West, not acceptable.
Everybody shit on him.
Oh, no. Oddly enough, no one, they actually gave him praises for it.
Oh.
Here's the coincidence, though. Earlier, before I got on the air with you, I happened to be on I don't really tweet and shit like that, but I'm on there just because I do it for my photography and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I get feeds, and one of the feeds that showed up was from Fortune Magazine and another page I subscribe to,
Mm-hmm.
Two in a Shirt, which, if you break it down in acronym, it means tits.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
So it's pretty clever, actually. Anyways, they posted this thing on Twitter, and they were like, there's a rapper by the name of ASAP Rocky. And he also happened to have what looks to be a dress. But then, in his quote-unquote defense, some fashion jerk-off jumps on, and he uses the C word. The C word I'm talking about that I hate so much is called couture.
Okay.
Because apparently, apparently when it comes to black people using the word couture, they slap couture in everything, and they think it's fashionable at that point.
Yeah.
Like Juicy Couture is a bullshit-ass store for people who can't afford decent pair. Like, it's like a slap in the face for like Guess or True Religion or whatever, those overpriced, overkill, non-fitting jeans. So anyways, they said the shirt that he was wearing was a couture tank top, an oversized couture tank top. Okay, fine, what the fuck ever. What made it insult to injury is he had leggings on.
Oh, wow.
And he had the same exact, I kid you not, fluffy fur vest coat that you would find on most young girls walking around in the city.
And Kanye West wore all this.
And no, Kanye West wore a similar outfit minus the fur.
Oh, okay.
He was wearing an all-black get-up because I guess, I guess that was the theme. But the fact that you had a dress on, and it's whatever. I mean, if it was just for the spite of the show or the whatever, that's cool. But my only thing is, I noticed something about this day and age that people will take things way out of context when it comes to following trends.
Yeah.
And it's annoying. Like that word swag, I fucking hate it. Fucking hate that word swag.
I think I heard it maybe like twice used. I'm not hip at all. Like, I don't really watch MTV or anything.
No. You don't have to be hip to this.
Oh.
You just go around. You don't have to be hip to this shit. The fact of the matter is, swag has gotten, the word itself has gotten so out of control that people use it when it's not even necessary to use it. And it's like, and really, believe it or not, and you can look this up, and your listeners can look this up too, swag actually originated from early 50s of a group of well-educated, well-established men who got together, which appeared would be like, playing poker, whatever rich people do. The acronym broken down stand for, and you can look it up. I shit you not. You can fucking Bing that shit for all I care.
Mm-hmm.
Secretly, we are gay.
Get out, really?
Yeah, I'm not making that up.
Wow.
Because somebody, like when they, how people are, they'll post random shit just to get people's, juices going to get them like, yeah, it doesn't fucking mean that. Me being, and again, I don't always believe everything and anything on the internet because after all, it is the internet.
Yeah.
But when you have 5 well-established, reliable sources all saying relatively the same thing, you start going, maybe there might be a connection here somewhere. So you're saying there's a lot of fake stuff on the internet.
Well, so the video that I saw of Jennifer Aniston masturbating on Jay Leno's show, that's not real?
That could be cross-edited.
Oh, all right. Damn.
I mean, because you got to think, man. I mean, like for all those art students, and I don't know if you have any listeners who are, if you're in video production, there's a very basic program where you can literally take a live, untapped raw video and edit it to shot it to the point of any way you like.
My listeners right now are just basically trying to learn how to tie their shoes.
See, that's cool. but yeah, and look at that. We have roughly about 10 minutes.
That's right.
So I want to make this count. Since I had something to ask you, because I don't want to do all the talking.
Go ahead.
When you started the show back in 2009,
yes.
What actually intrigued you to do it? I mean, aside of the fact that you just felt like you needed to do what you are doing now, what really got you motivated to do the show?
Boredom.
That's it. That's like the most quickest and basic answer I've ever heard. Bored.
You know what happened? That's really what it was. I was just bored to tears every single day, and I would say, well, what do I want to do? There's nothing on TV. And then I would think about my friends. Like, well, do I want to go out with this friend? Well, if we do this, we're just going to wind up doing this. If I go out with this friend, we're just going to wind up doing this. And it was everything was just so boring. At the same time, I like to be creative with everything. No matter what it is, whether it's cooking food or buying somebody a present, I always have to make it the best possible. So my mind is just always going, and I always have these thoughts in my head. My mind never stops, 24/7. It never stops of thoughts. No matter what I'm looking at or hearing, whatever, I always have some kind of comment in my mind. So I don't know. I just figure, get it out somehow. And I don't know if I heard like another internet show or something like that, but somehow the idea of doing this just came to me. So I remember I was laying in bed like I always am, and I'm just thinking to myself, all right, should I do this or not? If I Google right now, or if I check the domain name right now, DominicDeMarco.com, if it's available, then that's a sign that I should do it. If not, then okay, forget it. I checked it, and sure enough, DominicDeMarco.com was available. I said, all right, that's a sign. So,
What are you using? GoDaddy there?
GoDaddy or Yahoo, whatever it was.
Okay.
And then it took me probably about 3 or 4 weeks to like get prepared. And then I remember the week came. I started on a Thursday, but I think Monday or Tuesday, I was trying to work up the nerve, but I just couldn't do it because I was by myself. I didn't know what I was doing or anything. And then that Thursday, I smoked a cigarette to calm myself down, and I said, all right, this is it, now or never. So I just started doing it. And I did it by myself for a while before Heather came on.
How long was that happening?
Oh, quite a few months, I think. But when the first show I did, I'll never forget it. I was shaking so bad. It was like I was facing an electric chair. I was so scared. I couldn't stop both of my hands from shaking, and I just didn't know what I was going to talk about. What am I going to say? I mean, I'm by myself. People might be listening. I went on the internet. I started reading the top 10 cars in America and trying to give my opinion of that, just trying to filibuster. And what happened was, the day that Michael Jackson died was the day I was doing the show where that show that on the day that he died was the show where I learned to let my mind go. And I don't know if that's like a weird thing to say or whatever, but that's the only way I can put it, is that I learned to just kind of clear your mind, and just whatever pops in your mind, you just blur it out, and it doesn't matter what it is, you just say it. And I remember the day that he died, I talked about Michael Jackson before I even knew he was dead. I think I was watching TV when I was doing the show, and I just commented on whatever it was, and I just let my mind go. I didn't try to think of anything. It was just, okay, whatever pops in my mind, that's just what I'm going to say. And Michael Jackson actually popped in my mind, and I just started talking about him, and I was like, wow, this is cool to let your mind go, and you just kind of, it's almost like a meditation type of thing. It's really weird. And then 2 hours later, I hear, oh, Michael Jackson died. I thought, oh, wow.
What are the odds?
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I know I went off the rails big time with that, but look, I got a full time. It's a talk show, but that's what it was. It was sheer boredom, nothing else, just sheer boredom.
I was expecting to answer like, fulfilling childhood dream, being on the air personality. It just never worked out. Oh,
Trying to get girls or whatever.
yeah, like I figured something like that. 'Cause, like, and for me, my failed attempt at being was girls. Really was.
Wait. You're breaking up. Say it again.
I said the reason why I started to DJ, was because it was for the girls. I mean,
Oh yeah.
But then I realized that, after a while, like, even when you are DJ, they don't even fucking notice you. Like,
Yeah.
into the music you're playing. So it's like, so after a while, it's like, you know what? You find other, I guess, motives to do it. For me, it was always cool to get a hold of new music, new genre music. I mean, I'm kind of in this weird phase of music right now where I'm kind of venturing back to old school hip hop and rock and roll, like the punk days.
Like Run DMC?
Around that range, Tribe Called Quest, Into the Nevada, the good Metallica, 40 sucked.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that new shit's garbage.
What new shit? Like rap, you mean?
Yeah, because again, I know we got a bit of time left, but basically, you know, and again, people will chime on this all day long, but when it comes to that, rap, hip hop, blah blah blah, in my opinion, and again, I don't know if anybody agrees with me on this one, but rap is all radio-based shit. What's popular? Does it have a cool beat? Can you get drunk and high equally and not feel ashamed after the fact?
Right.
Whereas hip hop, not so much to Run DMC, but because back then, and again, I was born, but I wasn't listening to it like I would listen to it now. It's like when you watch a movie when you're a kid, and then you watch that shit when you're older, and you realize how much shit you missed.
Yeah.
It's like one of those situations. So the old school hip hop, in my opinion, was about telling a story where you had to be drawn into it. And there are some artists to this today who actually kind of flow on that level. They actually speak from a poetic standpoint.
Yeah.
It's artistic. It isn't just about a hot beat and talking about this dumb shit that we know you don't fucking do.
Yeah.
So it's like, and again, and I got some people. It's all entertainment. So we leave it at that. And this doesn't like a show. This is all entertainment. It's not to be taken seriously.
That's what I tell everybody. I get emails from people, saying, "Is this how you really feel about black women?" And because I did a black girl impression, it's actually on the website right now, and it actually says black girl impression, and it's I was talking about like chicken and eating KFC or whatever, and people say, "Oh, is that how you really feel?" No, it's not how I feel at all. It's just a joke. That's all it is. This hour is just, whoever wants to come together, no matter what race or color or sexuality you are. This is where you can come to just let it all out and just have some laughs. You don't take life seriously. Well, you can, but here you don't. You don't take yourself seriously. You just let it go and just, try to make the best of life for an hour. That's all it is. It's all about equality here.
Exactly.
And
with a little bit of a sick twisted hits of humor to go with it.
A little bit, yeah, just a smidgen. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I guess some people don't get it, and that's okay.
I got you.
Like I said, you can't please everybody.
Well, Radio Shack thinks otherwise.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just want to throw it out there because I used to work there, and that's how they honestly felt.
Oh. Why, did you have a bad experience?
Let's just say that it's not the place you want to buy, I don't know, anything.
As in like it's overpriced?
No, like, example, if you buy something, they always try to add, they always assume that you have more money to spend than what you're willing to spend at that particular moment.
Oh, yeah, and you get the salesman, and they hike it up and all, yeah.
Fucking upselling and shit like I'm at a bar. Like, look, he wants a fucking Jaeger bomb. Don't try to sell him anything beyond a Jaeger bomb. Just give him the Jaeger bomb.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things. It's like, so, I don't know. But I just say that in sarcasm because, honestly, if you go there, they're always trying to sell you a warranty on shit that you really can't fucking warranty, like batteries.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to die in 3 weeks. What am I going to put a warranty on for?
Exactly. But that's the world.
Indeed.
So, all right, well, we're running out of time, but this is your second night, so, I mean, how do you feel? You feel more comfortable now? You want to come back on a Monday?
Relaxed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll all hear from you on Monday then?
Yeah. I plan on being on, I guess, every day except the weekend because that's my time to sleep.
Oh, yeah, I don't do it Fridays or Saturdays anyway. It's just Monday to Thursday, that's it.
Oh, Monday to Thursday. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Then yes. Yeah, I guess I'll be on those 4 days out of the week.
Okay, so I guess we're out of time, so I guess we'll just rendezvous on Monday then.
And before you sign up completely,
Mm-hmm.
just everybody listening, if you guys, I mean, I know you say you don't want to script a show, but just to make it a little fun, they should definitely write on the Facebook and on the website. Just chime in because listeners are great, but I always want to hear what they got to say.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well, with that being said, I guess we're out.
Later.
Have a good weekend. If you would like to be a part of the Dominic DeMarco show or advertise on the show, let us know by going to DominicDeMarco.com and filling out the form